I think if I go in the diary room, it will make me more conscious of the situation that I'm actually on a show, even though subconsciously I know it. But I can just fraggle about and no. Once I don't go in the diary room, it's kind of like
this is it. It's so much fun being in there.
I don't like it in
there. Slowly seducing Big Brother.
Oh.
That's why I need to be here to the end, so I can, by that time...
Do you reckon you'll get with someone? Do you reckon you get with someone from Big Brother?
Well, all the voices are sexy, so yeah.
You're a hungry wolf anyway, aren't you?
I can't wait till this is over, and hopefully I'll get to meet all their voices and say, thanks for putting up, thanks for putting up with my shit for the last 13
weeks. They'll like it
though,
won't they?
Yeah. Thanks for listening to my waffle for the last 13
No, they like
weeks.
that kind of character. Yeah.
I didn't think when I first
I know
came
I've
in,
only been here like 2 minutes, but
I was like that when I first come in there. I was like that, honestly. I was. That's one of the first things I said to everyone when I said, don't be scared of the baying crowd. That's not the public. That's just people who queue up for hours to get in to go boo. And I was really like, come on guys, don't be scared. But
I'm not gonna leave my house when I get back.
No.
You'll be like a hermit.
No, everyone will want to see you, all your family and all that.
Yeah, I live with them. It's alright.
All your mates will be like, I haven't seen you for ages, come on to ours, night out with the girls. There'll be loads to keep your mind occupied, I think. Then when I get out and they're like, go and see my mum, go and see my dad, go and see everything. There'll be loads to keep your mind occupied.
I know my mates will be like, Josie, you're such a fanny.
Oh, the girls are going to be like that. Oh.
It's going to be like, Josie, what the fuck?
Front door.
What are you like? What are you doing?
Just
yeah, no, just break an egg.
Let everyone take rip out of me. I can't wait to go back into the crew room and have that conversation, see them stacked on that book. I can't wait to see everyone in work.
I'm quite lucky though, I got a real good set of mates.
It's weird not to have any kitchen towel.
Good bunch, Isn't
that weird?
Like, they're so
just not having
funny. Like every single one of them are funny.
Yeah.
Really. Like you only got to be in a room with them for like 10 minutes and you're on the floor like wetting yourself. They're hilarious.
Wonder what's going on in the outside world.
What is it?
I just want to know what's going on in work and like what's going on with everyone and you know what's everyone been up to and what nights out have been, what house parties.
My mate was going for a bit of a bad time before I come in, and
within their social community and circles they won't accept it. So the next best thing is to have a double life of playing this family guy, but really their desire for who they really are.
That song that we sang for the video.
Yeah.
I even forget how it goes. But he continually, like you sing it just off from the top, like if everyone's singing, you sing it to be like a group thing. He goes round doing that little dance and singing the little bit he sang, going straight into it.
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
It's pretty mad, isn't it?
Oh, and did you notice, I almost wanted to puke. Did you notice when we had to do that silly, that little variety show for the parrot thing I didn't do particularly well? Did you notice how he...
I wonder whether the public really like it or dislike it. It was like when Rachel was walking around with no knickers on and stuff, you know. And you know, I heard her saying, you know, I haven't had any knickers on since the task, which was like 3 hours before.
When was this?
The first Rachel.
Oh, okay.
And I just went into the diary room and just talked to them about it, and I said, well, probably the public will like it, but I don't know whether, you know, I obviously don't. I'm fully satisfied with what I've got. And then, like, I obviously swapped the photo and the public voted her out. But like stuff like that, I don't know whether the public really likes it or they don't. I know you've just got to be who you are. You can't think like that. So the mole's just be who he is.
No, but there is this like, okay, you know, I've seen that wedding photo of you with your wife. You know that, you know, you were and indeed are. Obviously, you put a little bit of weight on that you're getting rid of, but you're an attractive man. You're handsome. That's an amazing picture of you and your wife. As I said, you look like Lawrence Welland-Bowen. You know. I'm feeling a bit ropey and unattractive in here, but you know, I know from the other things I do in my life, I'm a presentable person, you know, put it like that. You know, we all have a degree of confidence in that area, otherwise we wouldn't be doing this. But you've got someone like Mario, who, yeah, is a good-looking guy. I don't think
Do I have a straight or
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
it'll lock me out?
Sometimes, yeah. Shit.
That's when I bought my Primark case. We were up on all those stores, you like to make us do like half the big Primark case. And we went far like it.
What? What are you giving me up the arse? Oh, sorry, he's not.
It was like an impossible task, and he said he would just buzz watching it. You know what I mean? So I think that probably brought a lot of the public on board. It'll probably take another couple of weeks for the public to forget about that a little bit more when they see what's really going on here now. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, like, you know how there's some people, like, I'm not surprised that you have been kept in the show. I'm not surprised that the people have really learned to love you, because everyone is now seeing what I saw from the start, that you're an extraordinary, one of the most extraordinary people I've ever met. And you know, this is something that Rachel and I both agree on 199%. The love and the warmth you give people, the kindness, the compassion, is like nothing I've ever seen. You know, bar my own father. You have such a love of humanity. So, like, I can see what the point I'm trying to say, like, non-bitchily, is that I can understand why certain people have been saved or preserved, like you, because the people see in you what I've seen in you. But Noel is a mixture of uninteresting and actually narcissistic. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's not. You try remembering like a conversation you've had with him or anything that is particularly interesting. Sorry, I know you disagreed with me the other day when I talked about people being interesting, but I used the wrong terminology.
Yeah.
But you understand what I mean? People that have something about them, some depth.
Yeah, I know.
What there is the depth. There isn't.
This box.
It's a good camera, I might just borrow it from here. Came on my hair out, shall I, for Jerry Springer?
So again,
I'm a real hillbilly, you know. Came it all out, make it all.
going into what is interesting, yeah? Right,
I don't know. I don't know if they made him take it back.
No, it's still there.
Is it? Okay, that'll be good. Which one is it though?
Oh yeah.
So if you had to put any sort of money on like who you think will go this week, if there was one person to go, which of the four would you say would go?
I think it could be between me and Andrew, basically. That's
Between me, Andrew, and maybe yourself, but I think you're probably a little bit more of an outsider. I think probably me and Andrew. It just depends. For me, it just depends who's supporting me. You know what I mean? Whether there are like people in Wales that'll support me, whether there are people in my area that'll support me.
Well, joking aside, one thing that's entered my mind is that when I was saved in the second week, that was only 2 weeks after I went in. It was the mid to late June. I know for a fact that some of my friends would have been on their phones like no tomorrow supporting me, because that's the sort of people they are. But a lot of them will be on holiday now.
Yeah, they'll still vote.
Yeah, but they can't vote.
At the end of the day, we can't. If you're going to do well in a program like this, you cannot